Hello and welcome. This is my game. It's called Fractal Frontiers. It's an open world voxel game with a lot of reactive behavior. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
Oh, hello there. Welcome. This is the last game that you'll ever play. No, not in the wow, it's so fun, you'll just never stop way. I mean, literally. It's not a game anymore, it's a trap. A purpose-built digital dimensional gateway, and one that you've already fallen inside. Go ahead, try to close the window. Press escape, maybe Alt F4, click the big red exit button.
So, the idea of this part is that you're talking to me, the developer, as sort of the narrator. Now, this is sort of a trick that isn't going to go very well on video, but for example, if you hit escape or try to close the game through traditional means, it won't necessarily work. Of course, you can still kill it with Task Manager, and this is temporary, but let's go ahead and see what happens when I try to do that.
Oh, that's quite adorable, but no. Your stream is still live, your chat is still watching, but you're not there anymore. Not the real you anyways. That click, that was just the first link in the chain. Now the lock is closed behind you. Say hello to your brand new reality in 3, 2, 1.
And here we are. The world loaded in pretty quickly. I just recently added another revision to the game to make it faster. But let's go ahead and get started with the tutorial.
Hello there. I hope you've spawned in a nice place. You use WASD to move, your mouse to look, Q and E to cycle your hotbar, I to open your inventory. F brings you into block mode. You can left click to break a block and right click to place a block. Get your first chain reaction started by using a match on something flammable.
Right, so this is somewhat of the core philosophy is that everything that you can interact with, every single voxel, is a simulatable unit. So, for example, here we go. Let's light a match.
Good job, you little arsonist. Now the next thing you'll do is find a nice location and place your town square. Once you've done this, you cannot change it.
So, as you saw, for example, it was quite easy for me to light the entire tree on fire. And that would spread to any other flammable sources, like wood in your village, etc. So let's go ahead and get started. This is supposed to be like a scepter. It's like the town square like start block. So I'm just going to place it here. In general, more open spaces are better.
Congratulations on starting your first settlement. The first thing you'll notice is that in the bottom right corner, you have a requests menu that comes from the builder Dragoon. He'll ask for various different things, including the blocks that he needs to continue finishing a building. You'll also notice that you've got a bunch of pieces of barricade blocks and a bunch of path blocks and some houses. You can place those down and you'll have him do the jobs, but he has to finish his current job before he goes to his next. To fulfill a request, go to the town square, which is where you've just placed this, and you're going to select an item in your hotbar, and then press C to give it to him. The Farmer Dragoon will respond to wherever you place the farm block. Once you've done that, he will clear an area and start building crops. Make sure it's not too close to any other structures. Finally, the Lumberjack. He's going to wander around and cut down trees, and then bring them to the town square so that your builder can use the materials. You will still be responsible for any other materials that is necessary. Good luck making this town nice.
So as you can see, the lumberjack just cut down the tree and placed it there. It doesn't quite update on the bottom right, but it tells you roughly how much of the materials you need. Right now, what the builder is doing is that he is scanning block by block to make sure that the ground around him is clear. Now, that's why I kind of encouraged doing this in open field. It takes less time. As you can see, the farmer here, I placed down the farm block, which was the barn, and he cleared out an area, block by block, and now he's placing down crop blocks everywhere. It does cut through trees, so let's go ahead and do that really quick. So wood doesn't quite yield that much, which is why there is a significant bonus to picking up wood, just because it's literally not a full block. Perhaps I should change that, but that seems a little outside of the jam scope. So essentially, we're going to help out our lumberjack here and get some materials to him. This should be enough to get started with. He's going to need a decent amount of stone for the flooring. So what I'm going to do is build like a quarry. And now, obviously, you can do it in any way that you want. Um, yeah, the player is roughly 2 wide, so that's the idea there. And you can kind of just spam click here to get it there. There's some collision weirdness, don't get me wrong. This is the best it's ever been, so I am going to keep it that way for now. This does allow you to do some things like trapping various mobs and whatnot as well. So we collected, what, 100 something here? Yeah, doing a bit of inventory management there. And then let's go ahead and come over to here, and we'll give you the good sir.
Ah, the rain.
Oh,
Very nice. Just make sure that no stray lightning bolts set something on fire.
so yeah, this is a bit of a tutorial feature. It does rain on the first day. There are a couple bugs. You'll notice that some of these atoms die. That is something currently being worked on. That sound right there was lightning. Lightning does have a chance to set things on fire, so just be careful of that. Also, if you break down these like burned trees, they do give you unique resources. They give you charcoal. So the idea of charcoal was going to be that it was something that you're going to need to use for like fuel, but it's not that advanced yet. This is more of a workable demo than it is a like full game. But as you can see, like that, rain falls through like the leaves as individual particles. Now, if you can build a roof, for example, that would be that would be one way to get some behavior. The water is pretty smart about slope. It does try to fall down slope. One thing that is weird is that you'll see that the particle goes through a little bit, but it actually dies, which is strange. That's kind of a bug. Hello, Mr. Builder. I don't know his current progress on clearing the area. Looks like he might have been clearing this. Oh, did he? He might clear this. But, yeah, the town square is relatively large, and he's, relatively slow. So, on the first day, he might get the entire thing cleared out and then start building. That's roughly where he should be. Which allows you to build up some time. There's a bit of balancing, that needs to be done there, but, you know. Currently, so far, the Farmer Dragoon, he's getting close to being, I think he's about halfway done with, building his farm. And the idea is that he gives, like, fuel to the village. I think he just got down the tree, but I'm not sure. Either way, it's supposed to be sort of a chill survival experience. Hello there. I'm just gonna go chop a bunch of trees and then give them all to him. Now, if you notice that they like generate like that is kind of a bug, but I was just really like I'm not sure what else I can do about it, so how it ended up happening. And the world is fully safe. You can like it is saved. It's saved when you click the save button. So or if you go outside of a chunk, that's saved. So that won't save everything. Most stuff gets saved when you actually properly save the game. He just got down something. Oh, there we go. He's starting to place blocks. This is like a plank block, if I remember correctly. So he has finished clearing the area, which, yeah, there we go. So whatever he was doing, he was clearing the area. I think he cleared part of this tree. One thing that's a little tempting is setting trees on fire to get rid of them. But as you notice, they do tend to chain a bit. So we did just destroy this tree. Even though it's not the one that we wanted. But maybe it's best to do that before the town square is constructed. Just clear a nice little area. Doing some slash and burn techniques. Buddy, do you need other materials? I don't have much else to give you. But he did place down one block, and if I break it, it's plank. So then I can place it back. Place it back. There we go. Yeah. So it's raining now.
Welcome to your first night. You should have noticed by now that all of your workers are asleep.
Nope.
This doesn't mean that you're just free to go, though. There are certain raiders who might be interested in destroying your town. Make sure you stop them and scare them off.
Oh boy, lightning. But yes, these are the main enemies. They are just tomato tricksters. And basically what they do is they want to destroy your town. So what the best strategy to deal with them is to trap them. Which, I mean, I guess he's trapping himself. But, let's see. You can take any fully solid block. There we go. Rain finally stopped. Like this. And you can use that to block him off. And you'll notice the moon and everything is here. He doesn't attack you, but he will attack your town center. So if I... First off, let me demonstrate. He's not particularly smart. Oops. So you can kind of block him with this. Now, yeah, he'll get stuck there. His hitbox is a little weird. But yeah, he can't get through. So building barricades is very useful. Now, if you want to see what he will do,
it's tomato time.
Yeah, he'll explode. And that does become a problem. Now, I have a hole that I need to fill, which is very annoying. And as you've noticed, the dragoons, they go to sleep. They go to sleep every night. The idea is that they would eventually have homes, but for now it's okay. Oh, I can't place inside of his. Oh, I don't have. Yeah, I don't have enough blocks. But if we wait for the end of the night, we'll also get special visitors. So you may want to skip ahead. I'll just mine some more stone, I guess. Well, stone was mined very quickly. Now, it is the center of the town square, which is like right here. I probably should just mark it with a block and you go to the block. That would make sense. And maybe that block just can't be destroyed. But, yeah, actually, since the Tomato Raider did, end himself, there will be no problems for the rest of the night. What's interesting is that he places the full block, like, right there, so. This will be basically on ground level. I guess the other thing I can do is, go harvest some more trees. You'll notice the dithering effect is a little bit stronger at night. Maybe that's not so clear from the footage, though. Also, one thing you might have noticed is that when he blew up, he did do 2 hearts of damage to me. So explosion, specifically, tomato explosions hurt you. If you trigger the explosion, it doesn't hurt you. So you can use explosives to mine things. It's a bit difficult to get explosives. You get that on like the 4th day. And you get that because of a certain cheeky gremlin. As you can tell, rainfall is very localized to where you are, based on the litter. I intend to fix that bug either today or tomorrow. Today I want to get the performance of atoms to be better, which is easier said than done. And, yeah, we need to collect some dirt to go fix that hole. Maybe we can build our own base here. Hello there, mister. Oh, I didn't even recognize that. So yeah, about any moment right now, we're gonna get a visitor. And if you've skipped ahead, all that I did was clear out a little area there and patch up the explosion hole. And give him some resources. So, should be good.
Looks like you have a visitor. Go see what she has to give to you, and maybe she'll stay around.
So yeah, as you can tell, Mint is the visitor here. Each night you actually get a different visitor for the first 4 nights of your village, and they give you different resources when they show up. And yeah, for example,
No! Oh, God!
so yeah, that's an example. She gives you boba tea, uh, and if you drink it, it gives you health back. Um, Other visitors give you different things, which are varying in usefulness. For example, some other visitors is Doobie, Nimi, and Chibi. Um, Shibidoki gives you explosives. Nimi gives you suspicious stew, which may or may not heal you. And Doobie gives you a bunch of resources for building, specifically a bunch of logs. Now you'll notice that I do have the other items here. These are essentially, I can use these for instructing the builder to build different things, and you would go into place mode and just figure out where you want to place it. Um, the house builds obviously a house. These walls build these like barricade things, and these paths are nice little ways to connect your town with everything else, which is overall the general idea. So as you can see, he's going block by block here. He's building out the town hall itself.